Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. So, if you're on one of the pages other than the Sydney Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air page, then come over to that main page so I can see you there, guys. Oh gosh, I've already got spirit coming through. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I'm streaming live across 2, 4, 6, 7 platforms tonight. I'm just going to move my screen down. I'm getting my other monitor, which will be good, which will be nice, which will be handy. So let's go from here. All right. I'm trying something different tonight. So take that off. Go there. I've got to sort this out all the time. I'll tell you what. Okay, Miss Ellie. How are you tonight, Ellie?
Yeah, I'm good. You?
Yeah, pretty cool. I'm a bit tired. Now I've got to remind me to touch base on people hiding things on the page. They write on the page and then they hide it. I don't understand. Oh, geez. So, guys, share with me. Tell me where you're from. Suburb, state, country, county. I've posted up the photo of my dog Bob, and then for this morning, and then I've got to turn that down. And I've posted up a couple of photos, about 70 of them, photos of when I went on my cruise through Darling Harbour, as well as Circular Quay on Sunday night. It was absolutely beautiful. I think I'm going to have to put that up there so I can see it. That's better. That's cool now. I can see Ellie. So yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. The cruise was gorgeous. You can see the photos of the harbour bridge everywhere like that. It's just really, really pretty. So weird, I cannot get the live feed. It kicked me out and now I can't find it. What do you mean you're on it? I just read your message, Andrea Turner. You're on it, darling. Blinky Buzz, hello there, Sydney, Australia. Jill Poglays, hello. Michelle Coburn, hello. Wendy Moose Martin, hello. We've got Claire, oops, it just jumped. Claire Belagoshi, hello there. Derbyshire English, England, I think you meant to say, Claire Belagoshi. Andrew Turner, oh wait, laughing out loud. I think I was watching Monday's show. Oh dear. Get your act together there, Andrea. What's going on? So we've got Michelle Coburn. I hope that everyone had a lovely day. Omni Jerish, hello. So I've got one of my what's it called now? My workshops. My beginner class is coming up. I'm just trying to get the date for it. Where are you? Here we go. So I'm just getting the date up for it, guys, so you can see the beginner class is going to be on Saturday the 10th of June, and then Saturday the 24th of June is the intermediate class. So if you want to join them, you jump over to the page. You've got all the links on the page there, guys. Okay, what else have we got here? Claire, be patient. Claire Belagoshi, be patient, lovey, because I saw your message first, but I'm just trying to say hello to everybody. She's from Derbyshire in England, I think you meant to say. Great photos. You looked amazing. Happy, good to see you. Thank you, Wendy Moose Martin. Beautiful. Okay, Emily Tran. Emily Tran. I don't think so, lovey. She said, hello, I've had 2 dreams of my childhood crush. Does this mean I'll meet him soon? Is he going to be a romantic partner? I live in the same town as I have since childhood, but I don't know about him. No, I don't think so. Lorna Hearn, 8:08 a.m. Hello from Auchinson. Elaine. Eileen. Marge. Hi. Wendy Harvey, please stay awake tonight. Funny. My hair. Blinky Bush said, I love your hair. It looks great. Really? You know what I just did with it? It's fro. It's ready to go fro like it normally does because of the weather. But it was just up in a ponytail and I just pulled it down and just squashed it down. That's what I did because otherwise it would stay a bit fro and weird. You're welcome there, Emily. So, guys, send me your questions. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I love to help people around the world. And I was thinking of doing this tonight, okay? So I've got my little trusty cup, my favorite cup, which is a Porsche cup, because I love Porsches. I used to have one. And now I'm going to I made up this little spice thing like this. It's just a, pumpkin spice thing, but I got all like turmeric and stuff I made up. I used the bottle and I just put other stuff in there. And I'm going to sprinkle some, because I read this sometimes, going to sprinkle some into the cup to see what I can see. Okay, so if you look in here with me. Okay, so what do you see? If I turn it around.
It looks like a boat.
Boat?
With sails to me.
Yeah, I think, and I see love heart in there. Oh, that's interesting. Do you see any numbers there, Ellie?
I see a T, not numbers.
A T, yeah, I see a T as well.
Also, like someone going like that.
Yeah, and then I've got a
like
face.
Like an angel or something.
Yep. See, people will interpret things a lot different to another person, but whatever first thing comes to mind, oh, there's a face there. I see the face. Ooh, that's a weird face. Can you guys see that man's face just there? Look, I'll point to it. Just here. Right there. Can you see his nose and that's his mouth? That's his eyes. Ooh, he doesn't look very happy, does he? Does not look very happy. Interesting. I don't know who it is, but can you see that face there, Ellie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's weird, eh? He's got dark hair. Looks like he's got a bit of a mole or something like that. Oh, well. Doesn't look too happy. Don't really care, but as long as he leaves me alone, whoever it is. See, and you can see like the boat or whatever that is there. I think that is what you're talking about just there, Ellie, was it? Just there? And the little, what's that thing, the beam that goes up from
the mast.
Yeah, you've got somebody there. You've got another lady there. Look, you see the lady there? Bowing down on her knees, like holding something out like flowers or something. Putting it on a grave or something. I actually think I know who that is. And the person hasn't passed yet either. Wow. Can you see the number 5 there, Ellie? Just here. Right here. It's very faint. You can just see the lines there. And
goes up. I can see it.
Yeah, cool, huh?
Yeah.
So that's what you can do, guys. You can do stuff like that, and if you're not happy with that one, put some more in. You just do another dollop like that, and it smells really strong because it's got turmeric, it's got pumpkin spice in it, it's got everything. And there you go. There's your next set. And there you go. So whatever you see, sometimes it's better to see it like this in a camera or take a photo of it. Can you see that face there? Look at this one. This is a bit bizarre. This is like a guy with a turban on his head. The eyes, the nose, the mouth. He's got a bit of a beard. He's got that turban on his head. See the turban? How freaky is that? Can you see it? No, it's horns. Wow. Ooh, you can see the devil there. Oh my gosh, that's horns. Look there. See the horns at the top? Wow, that is horns. Interesting. I wonder who that is. You can take that away, spirit. So isn't that bizarre how it just come up like that? That is freaky. So yeah, you don't read. Sometimes you can read into it too much, and sometimes we need to read into it. But yeah, I don't like that bloke. I don't like him at all. He's like, yeah, it's so weird. Interesting. Be careful. Be careful. So that's what you can do with your little spice. You make your own. You don't have to, make it with coffee. I can just do it with anything. It doesn't really faze me. So let's keep going. And then you can just read it. Sometimes you'll get like little animals. Sometimes you'll get numbers. You'll get letters. So you write them all down. You write the date down. You write it all down. And you see how you go. And just like if something comes up in the future, you just relate it to it. So let me go back on the stream here. What do we got? Okay. Oh, silly me. I was on the wrong page, Tanya Aiken says. Never mind. We have that problem. I still do that, Tanya. Happy birthday for yesterday, Ellie, because it was Ellie's birthday yesterday, guys. Say happy birthday to Ellie for yesterday. Good evening. Good evening, lovely soul. Sending much love to you all from Adelaide in South Australia, from Jacqueline Antrobus. My mum used to read her own tea leaves, Lorna Hearn said. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay. Oh, so it's Wendy Harvey saw a 7. Wendy Harvey, what do we see? I see a face, Tanya Aikens. Renee Adams. Now, stop writing stuff on my page and then deleting it, because I see it anyway. Don't be so shy, Renee. Your posts are beautiful, Renee, so stop deleting them. I love them. You're very funny. So Wendy Harvey seen a face, hot air balloon, Lorna Hearn seen. Clown face, Wendy Merce Martin. That looks like a little frog at the top. There you go. See, people interpret things differently. Tanya Aikens, I can actually see faces, yes. So when you pull it away, so if you look at it, if you look at the cup and you're looking at it like this, see now I can see all different faces because I've got it in front of me. Like I'm looking at it now like this. But when you put it underneath, like if I go to take a photo of it, like this with the camera, you can take them all different angles, and it actually looks really, really cool because it's different each time. So Claire, beautiful. Claire Belengoshi, it's my father-in-law's birthday today. Well, happy birthday, father-in-law. The man has very thick hair, Michelle Coburn said. Yes, Omni, she sees a lady's face. Andrea Turner sees Elvis. Okay. Oh, geez. I can't work under these conditions. I'll tell you what, Andrea. Lorna Hearn, I even see a small basket under the balloon. That's cool. So Tanya Akers, now I see a dog's face. I saw a dog's face before too. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's going to be a blessed, happy day today. Beautiful Leona Sunday. We're going to say prayers for her as well because she's been unwell. Michelle Coburn, I love doing that since you've showed us before. It's so fascinating. Yes, 100%. You can do it with anything. You can do it with your, pepper, whatever. It doesn't have to be pumpkin spice. I just use that because I just use it because I like the color. Because I like that smell and I like the color. Well, don't like it the smell all the time. But Helena Russell says, "Wow, cool! Oh my goodness, another dog." Tanya Aikens. I see another lady. Omni Jerish says. Tracy Gibson. She sees a koala. Wendy Harvey sees a dog curled up with a puppy. Well, that's Snitzel. Like in Snitzel and Bob. And if you didn't see it last night, I've got to show you. I posted up on the page, but if you haven't seen it, this is my pets. Oh, and I've got to show you the one from this afternoon too. Like, look how cute. How cute are they? She's at the back and he's at the front, and here she comes. She heard me. You heard me, didn't you? Now, this is this afternoon, okay, when I come home. Oh, look. Aren't they cute? She doesn't care. She just lets him squash her. Excuse me, stop doing that. Stop sticking your nose into the pumpkin spice, please. You don't have that stuff. So turn around, face this way, like a girl. Stop sticking your nose in everything. Oh my god. And she's purring and rubbing her head on the computer. Do not knock my computer out. Oh, Snitzel, stop. Can you guys hear her? She's rubbing her head on everything. And then when she's done this before to me, where she's rubbed her head on my computer, switched me off. And then once I was paying a bill, jumps from the top of the windowsill here, comes down, walks on the computer, and I pay the bill because she's walked on it. Lucky I had the right figure in there. Yeah, Michelle Cobo said that little face looks like a king on playing cards. There is also a question mark. Yes, I saw that as well. It can be. She's too. So what else we got here? I'm going to do that. Love it. Yeah, you can do it with anything, lovey. Everyone's saying happy birthday to Ellie. Selena Maria. Narvaez. Now, why am I getting heart issues? I felt as soon as I said your name, my chest, my heart, I felt like I had pain in the heart. What's going on there? And I do feel like this is around a male, like a father figure. Now, I'm getting 12 for you as well. 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March. So what else did she ask me? She says, hello, any messages for me? It's been crazy few weeks. Do you see us moving or buying a house anytime soon? I've got to turn the computer around so you can see my cat. Can you see what she's doing? Look, she's right here. And there she is looking at me. She's got it back to me. She's just got to curl up on the table so that she can be as close to me as possible without, because I've just kind of like barricaded her off with my arm so she doesn't knock the computer or the head butt it or whatever. So what else we got here? She says, do you see us moving or buying a house anytime soon? I do see you buying a house. I feel like, I don't know why I get October for you as well. October's been coming up a lot for a lot of people as well. A lot of people are going to need to settle down by then, or way before then, June into July. It's going to be a lot better for you, okay? So chin up, that's what I'm saying. And don't keep saying it's been a crazy few weeks, because it's going to continue if you keep planting that seed, okay? So it's got to stop. Just say, yeah, it's been amazing. I can't wait for next week. It's going to be even better, blah, blah, blah. You get the drift. Emily Tran, should I pursue art for a living? I'm passionate about it, but it is very unreliable. Yes, no. What you need to do is you need to just do it in your leisure time, because I do not feel like that's going to make you an income. I do not feel like that's going to make you an income. You need a stable income. You need your feet on the floor, because that makes you feel comfortable. You just do it when it makes you feel happy, like just do it when you feel like it. Stick to that, and then just sell them on the side, or whatever you want to do with your product, your end product. Sell it on the side and see how it goes. You've got to test the water sometimes. You can't just jump ship and see if the water's good, or it's wavy, or it's freezing cold, or it's warm. You have to make sure that when you jump the ship, when you do stuff like that, that you're stable. So if you're not stable, because you're kind of giving the indication that it's an unreliable source of income, which it is, because it's a risky thing to do. And you don't like risk. No, thank you. Candace Davis says, Lesley, you look like an angel. The light looks beautiful on you. Thank you. This is a velour pink, pale pink top. I love velour. I've got a blue one as well, blue jacket one. It's so nice, and the pants, like the tracky dack pants, are just beautiful, eh? Just so comfortable. Just Black, good evening. Omi Jerish, happy birthday, Ellie, for yesterday. Jacqueline, I could see a face in your cup too. There you go. Omni Jerish, I saw two ladies' faces. Michelle Coburn says, Lesley, your angel wings are so big tonight. Well, I haven't been on the live. I think Spirit missed me. How funny is that? I think Spirit missed me. Okay, Donna Brooks, hello there, across from the universe. Wendy Harvey, Elvia has left the building. Who's Elvia? What's that? I don't get that. What happened there, Elvia? I'm laughing at it, but I just don't understand what that means. Blinky Buzz, if drawn to me, please, any new relationship for me coming. I'm ready to receive. Thank you. Blinky Buzz. Sometimes us women are just too impatient. That's what I'm hearing for you too. I do believe there's love, but I don't believe it's right now. And I feel like it's going to be around August / into September. Okay, or after that. I feel like things have got to settle down first. Okay. And if you've still got baggage, and I'm talking baggage, and I say this for every relationship, if you've still got baggage from the previous relationship, you need to get rid of it and then move on with your beautiful luggage. You know, the luggage that you take on holidays with you, not the baggage. So, and I do feel like travel is coming up for you. So what's going on there? Where are you thinking of going somewhere like, I don't know why, but I heard Thailand, or you've been to Thailand or something like that. Thai, T-A, I don't even know the countries. I wouldn't even know them overseas, like a little island or something like that. I don't know. I just saw that. I don't feel like the relationship's going to be maybe August, September, but next year. I feel like maybe next year. Things have got to settle down, you know, like everything in life's got to just, feet have got to be planted on the floor. No point rushing into something either, because it's not going to be the right thing. It's just a temptation. Don't take the temptations. Okay, Claire, she says, he has passed away, my father-in-law. Yes. You don't have to tell me everything. So I don't want people to tell me any of the numbers. Don't mind Dust Cat. Don't tell me any of the numbers. Don't tell me any of the names or anything like that. So just tell me the question. That's all I want to know is the question, lovey, okay? Okay. So yeah, don't send me anything that you're giving me a heads up. I don't want a heads up. I don't need a heads up. Let spirit do it all. Yeah, Donna Brooks, she said, I saw the devil too. That's the second time I've seen the devil in like, I saw one in my salmon, would you believe, at the top of the salmon. And I still got the photo of that. And then I saw this one now. Let's go. Your kitty reminds me of my son, doesn't want to be bothered with me until I have company or visitors. Laughing out loud, Lorna Hurt. So she's gone out. I put my scarf on my desk here. It's a really beautiful scarf, and now she's curled up on it. Oh, Helene Russell, she says, I have no power. I put my phone on and you're on, and power came back. The power of you. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, wow. You got to snapshot that one, Ellie. Because Spirit wanted you to be on here. That's why, Helene. Candace. Lesley, a dear friend of mine, passed in April. Don't say died. Don't say dead or died, or death. Always say past, because I need to pass over. When I always think of dead or died or whatever it is, to me it just reminds me of no return, you know, like gone for good, you know, but their soul is still here. She said he was a medical scientist. Please, do you have any messages, anything from him? You did bring up his birth date 2 weeks after he passed. Oh, okay. I can't even remember what I said. I do not remember what I said. So Claire Belagoshi, Send me your question because I'm not going back in the feed, but Spirit said to ask you again because I wrote your name down and I don't know what the question was. Candace Davids, Leslie, a dear friend of mine passed in April. He was a medical scientist. Please, do you have anything from him? Okay. So what do we get? What'd she say 2 weeks ago? I got his birthday. I don't even remember what it was. I'm not even going to try and remember what it was because I do not remember what it was. Okay, so what do we get? Spirit, I do get 11 and I do get November. I get 2 and February as well. And do you get goosebumps? Like, do you get, I don't know why, I've just got, even though it's getting cold in here, do you get goosebumps? So I'm going to have to put the heater on, but do you get, have you had goosebumps like a chill or something like that? Like you feel like someone's in your skin, you know what I mean? Like under your skin or something's under your skin. And what's with so who was the person? Dear friend of mine. So and what's the 13 around you as well? 1 and 3 is 4 and the month of April as well. I'm also getting 27. So 2 and 7 is 9 in the month of September. I got 31. Oh my God, 4 and April. Definitely April or 4. So what does the 4 or April mean for you? And I feel like I've got like issues with my throat as well. Have you had something not right with your throat or esophagus or who's that? I feel like this is a female. I feel like this is either you or mother or grandmother. Okay. Or is that your friend? Yeah. I'm getting 13. Yeah, definitely 13 again. 13, 4 or April. 100% one of those. 13, 4 or April. So what does that mean? They just showed me again. When they show me 3 times, there's something significant around that. Oh. Have you got that validation there, Ellie, from Selena?
No.
She said, my grandfather has passed from heart issues because that's what I had. I had the heart issue. She said, I've been having some shooting pain down my arm on my left side. Gonna have to get it checked out. Yes, please. Yes, most definitely have to stay positive. Thank you. That's cute. But yeah, please get your heart checked. Oh, right. Oh, beautiful. Hi, Mr. Talbot. Hope you're feeling better. Hi, Leslie. It's Mum's birthday today. Just wondering if you could do a reading if possible. Mum was a twin, and my auntie is really struggling today without Mum. Sounds like you are too, lovey. I do get the anxiety around you both, especially you, Michael. Who's been sick in the stomach? I feel like it's either you or possibly potentially your auntie as well. And your auntie, it's like she's just, I don't know, I just see her with her hand on her chest holding something like a blanket or something around her, just sobbing, just back and forth, just sobbing. She's just really upset. I'm also getting issues with the right toes. I feel like this is either your mum or your auntie or yourself. Right toes. And it's not painful. It's just like this tingling, like something's not right with the foot. Now, did mum have like I heard identical twins, but then I heard did mum have some issue with her eye or the twin, the auntie? She have an issue with the eye, where one was a bit of a weak eye, like a lazy eye. I do feel sick in the stomach. Like, and I feel like one of them just can't stop vomiting, or one was vomiting. Oh, jeez. And did one have like itchy skin, allergic to something like the meds or something like that? Itchy skin. And I see like your auntie's got like all this, looks like all this medication lined up on the side of the table, like, or the kitchen somewhere, like on the edge of a table. It's like 1, 2, 3, 5. It's like 5 times meds. And they're not vitamins, that's for sure. They're all these little things, and she's got like 1 or 2 packets of something else as well. Wow. I definitely feel sick in the stomach. I can't even concentrate because I feel so sick in the stomach. I do feel like that your auntie is deficient, like in iron. She's very weak, this lady. She's not coping well because she's just so weak in other areas in the essential minerals. I'm getting number 12 around this lady as well, 3 in March, in December. So December will be a trying time for you all, which is pretty obvious considering that you've just lost your mum. But I do feel like that mum is around you. Can you feel her around you as well? And she's like, do you get like itchy face, like beard or 3-day growth or something like that? Do you get itchy on your face? Because I feel like she's just touching your face, like just like softly, like butterfly kisses or touching your face, Very sweet. I'm getting 18 as well. 1 in 8 is 9 in the month of September. 17 as well. 17, 8 in August as well. And I'll leave that there, but I do feel like that your auntie just needs that, like that check-in, the welfare check pretty much every couple of days. And I think that you've been doing that as well. It's very sad. It's like you want to grieve, but you can't grieve as much because your auntie is grieving so much, and you can't let it out. You can't get too stressed because you're a ticker. Heart. I'll leave that there. Is there any validations there, Ellie? I'm just going to turn this heater on.
Yep, there's 2. So Blinky Buzz said, I am seeing someone but don't know if he is right for me. Thank you. I do love traveling. And Leona Sunday said, Lesley, you told me yesterday I'll be getting out 2 to 4 days, and the doctor just left and said I'll be released tomorrow. Woohoo! You're so right on the person. I love it. Thank you.
Oh, that's cool. That's really good. I knew it. I saw it the other day when you were on the live. When was that? Monday? Well, not last night. Was it the other week? When did I say that? Was it last night?
She said yesterday.
Yeah, last night. Yeah. I like it when spirit gets it right. Okay. Oh wow, Helen Fabian, the what's that? She's got beautiful plants in there. May I please have some guidance? Thank you kindly. What are those plants called, Ellie? Look. Can you see them?
Ferns.
Yeah, fern, and what else? What's that other one? It's I forgot its own. Oh, I can't think of it off the top of my head. Helen Fabian. Is that heater too loud? Ellie? Is that heater too loud? Or do I need to talk up louder? Oh, okay, good. And guys, let me know if I need to talk up louder. So what do we got here? May I please have some guidance, Helen? Right, let's go. What do we got? Spirit? Ooh, I see all the themes all at once. The themes is like the money, the pockets coming up, empty, the money going out. And then I see the shadows on my right as well. So in other words, you're intuitive, but you've got that knowing, you got that knowing sense, Claire. So I'm also getting 18 around June, 9 and September as well. Lots of stuff coming up for you in September. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, lots of stuff. They're showing me the legs of a person. And why would I be seeing the legs of a person? This is a male legs. And this is like his legs are quite swollen. And like I've got pain in my right like shin, you know. Do you sometimes feel like you're out of like a fish out of water? Because that's how I'm feeling right now. I feel like I'm a fish out of water. And then you're treading on eggshells, like you're trying to tread on eggshells around people, you know? You've got to stand your ground, woman. People are just walking all over you. It's a shame because you're such a strong person to like with mindset and stuff, but you know, you kind of set in your ways. You let people walk all over you. It's time for change for you. 555 is change. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Oh, beautiful. Jacqueline Enchbush says, I have everyone coming to me at work talking about what they are going through and that I have a lovely energy with me. Yeah, just be careful they don't tax your soul because they can, you know, they will tell you everything because you're an empath. But then what happens is that you go home with it and you've got all their issues, you know, and it starts to affect you. So just be careful. Just brush it off your body, get rid of it, you know. Just absorb it at the time and then just let it go. Donna Warriner, hello. She says, Grand Rising, beautiful souls. JC Towns, good morning from Maine in USA. Hello there. Andy Dan says, might be for me, honey. Much love. Okay, I can't remember what I said. Wow, that's cool. So did you get the one from Candace? Did we do that one?
No, we haven't done that one.
We do that one.
So Candace said, thank you, Lesley. 13th of April is my partner's mum's birthday. There is a lot of lies happening in their family, and we just got information about her.
A lot of lies. Right, wow. What was the reading that she wanted? Oh, I didn't write it down. Yes, I did. It's just a general. Yeah. That's a problem these days. People lie. Even people that I had somebody accuse other people of doing things last night without any evidence and blah, blah, blah. Just lie. And I'm just, you know, I can't stand it. I just say, well, if you've got no evidence, don't say it. I'm a very, very factual, evidence-based person. If there's no facts, if there's no evidence, you shouldn't open your mouth, really. You can't just go around, you know, saying things about people and then not expecting the repercussions, you know. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Sean Coburn can hear me loud and clear. It's 8:36 a.m. here in Cornwall in Ireland. Annie Porter. Hello there. Any guidance for me today? She says, good morning. What do we get, Spirit? I see the number 10 in October for you. And also the number 1 or January. So what's coming up around October for you? Because I feel like that's going to be quite a significant month. It's just like, yeah, it's been coming up a lot. July and October. I don't know what's going to happen with this July, but it seems really bizarre. The October, And I hear someone just trying to clear their throat. It's like they can't talk, but they want to talk because they can't talk, and they're trying to breathe as well, hard to breathe. Does this person have like what's it called, emphysema or anything like that? Because I see the thing in the nose and they're trying to breathe. It's like they've got no breath to even talk. I don't know what I just wrote there. I can't even read it. Okay, I get what that is now. Okay, so it's this. I'm getting 18 around you. One at 8 is 9 in September as well. So lots of stuff coming up. September 23 for you and 5 in May. Also, May is done now. So can you believe that it's gone so quick? That's crazy. Yeah, I feel what I feel with you, Annie, is if it's not you, I feel like there's someone around you who's a bit dizzy and confused in the mind because I can't make up my mind what I want to say. I feel like this is a female around you. About the mind, it's like they're dizzy, they've got to hold on to things. It's like my feet are numb, they haven't walked enough because they can't get up. They're too scared to walk because they're going to fall or they're going to trip or something. And they like, I just feel extremely exhausted. I'm getting the name Elaine or Eileen, Ellen, Elaine. A lady's name starting with E. Aileen, Elaine, something like that. A-E. That's what I'm getting, and I'll leave that there. Liz McCabe, you can manifest this for your friend. She said, "Hi, evening, Lizzie. Is there going to be a house for my friend in the near future?" Of course. You need to manifest it for them. Okay? Go watch the Secret full movie. You'll enjoy that. It's a documentary on all the laws of attraction. Good night. Yeah, Candace David, she said, "Thank you for rectifying me on dead, died, and passed. I never know what to say. When I asked you for a reading on my dad last year, I said he passed away. But then you said your dad said he died and not passed." No, I would not have said that. No way. Because I don't like when people say dead or died. I think there's a misunderstanding there. I don't know why. I keep itching my head. Did your dad used to itch his head all the time? Because I just want to scratch my head. Oh. I usually don't say anything about dead or died. I don't like the word. It's like it's cut, it's gone, it's finished, brick wall up, whatever. Okay. Kieran Moyes. Good evening, Leslie and Ellie. Could you please give me some guidance regarding my relationship and future, please? Okay, Spirit, what do we get? I don't know why, but is your shoulder blades or your back sore or something not right with the shoulders? What's going on? You got like some twist, whatever. Twist, like scoliosis or something like that. Kyphosis. Where you're hunched over, you've got to sit up straight. What was the question? In relationships. I don't know why, but I just get headache with you. I just get like headache. I feel like that one person in this relationship is too demanding, like dictating. I'm getting 16 around you, 1 and 67 in the month of July as well. I'm also getting 3 and 4. So March, so either 3 of March or 4 or April. And I do see property as well coming up. Are you signing something such as like documentation or contract, or you're looking at something like that? Are you thinking of doing something like that? Because I see the document coming up. Okay, it looks like two times. So, and I'll leave that there. But I do feel like there's relationship. I do feel like there's been relationship issues, and it's kind of like, the heart has been ripped. That's what I'm getting. And I'll leave that there, lovey. Just take your time. There's no big rush. Yeah, that's what I just said. I just said the heart has been ripped, and I just read the thing, and she says, my husband has left me for a younger woman. She said she's starting a new job. Yeah, that's just so sad. You know how many times I've seen that lately? All these men that actually go through a midlife crisis between the ages of 45 and 50, 55, around give and take 5 years, forward and backwards. It's really sad, but you're here with a good group of ladies now. And you know what? Sometimes you're dodging bullets, guys. Dodging bullets. Ah, there you go. Candace Davids. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Candace said, yes, Lesley, my dad had psoriasis on his scalp.
Yeah, that's why my head was so itchy. Look, is there something wrong with me? They've got to keep touching my head. What's wrong with me? Yeah, sometimes, Kiran, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, and I apologize, but I feel like you just dodged bullets, and I do look. This hasn't just started overnight with this younger lady, okay? So this has been going on for a while. I think you've had your eyes closed. You didn't know. You didn't get it. Okay? It's been for a while, lovey. I don't feel like this man has been honest all the whole time you've been together, and I'm not saying that lightly either. I just don't feel like he's an honest person, regardless of what you think. I feel like there's black skeletons in the cupboard somewhere. There's lots of skeletons. I just heard Spirit say. It's a shame because you've got your heart on your sleeve. When you love with full heart. It's really quite sad. So who was that there? I just saw a message come up. Oh, hi, Sharon Jordan. Hi, beautiful Leslie Ellie and Spirit from Greystone, Sydney. You're just up the road from me. Helene Russell, still looking for a house. No luck yet because you keep saying no luck yet. Helene, stop that. I will keep on looking. I'm not going to give up my dog. That's right. Because you keep saying no luck yet. Stop saying that. You can say I will keep on going, and then don't say things I am not going to give up my dog. My dog is going to be with me when I get my beautiful home. Okay, so that's what you need to do. You don't need to give up the pet at all. I don't see you doing that. So just plant the seed, look up what you want, write it down what you want with the house, and make sure you manifest being in the property like I did with my home, okay? So when I got my home, I got my daughter to write down what she wanted. I wrote down what I wanted, and then I started looking on the internet. This is for 3 months before, and then I got the indication to look at this one, and then I went in and thought, oh, now I'll never be able to afford that. And sure as ever, I had something that was convenient for me, and I thought, yeah, wow, this is fantastic. I can actually afford that. And sure as ever, I'm in it now because I pictured myself cooking in the kitchen, putting the car in the garage, watering the grass, getting the mail out of the letterbox, you name it, I did it as a normal functioning household. And sure as ever, there you go. I have got the home by $1,000. True story. So if I can do it, Helene, you can do it too, lovey. Karen Riley, Lesley, it's my brother-in-law Robert's anniversary tomorrow. I'd love a message from him, please. Thank you and ahead. Thank you ahead, darling. Don't know why, but I feel itchy again tonight. I've been itchy all day, and I don't know if I got an allergy from that food that I ate at the cruise the other night, because I haven't stopped itching my skin off. And I don't know if it's spirit. I've got to find out, but I don't think it's spirit this time. I just think it's the allergy. What have we got here? Robert. Now I see this man with like very, very witty, okay? And he's giving me itchy all here again on the face and the neck. Excuse me. Thank you. Don't sit on everything. Oh my God, I've got to move everything out of the road every time she comes near it because she wants to stick her nose in it. She's sticking her nose in my pumpkin spice there in the cup. Move this out of the road. So what else do we get, Spirit? Okay, I get 18. 1 and 8 is 9 in the month of September. And the cat's sniffing all the pumpkin spice. I don't know how she can sniff it that close. I'm also getting 2 around you, so February. I feel like big changes are coming up from February for you, Karen. Okay. Health is not 100%, but you're trying. I know that. I'm also getting pain in my right leg on the outside of the, like where the, what do you call it? Like the outside of the, past the knee, just down a bit where the shins is, but on the outside. Now, has your, I don't know why, but they just said ask about the cat again. Why is that? So why is that? Excuse me. This cat's very sooky. My cat's very sooky. There we go. Something about the cat is the ears are up, like the cat's spooked. Did you have a weird dream the other night as well? Because I feel like there was some form of like bit of fear in the dream or something like that. Okay, and I'll leave that there. Annie Porter, laughing out loud. Sorry, but did you see anything for me? I left the phone for a second. Didn't I just do her, Annie Porter? Yeah, I did. I did you 2 or 3 readings ago, Annie. You missed out. You're going to have to go back and listen to it, Annie. Annie, I did you after Helen Fabian, then you, then Kieran Moyce. So go back and listen to it. You've got to stay on the lives, guys, because I scroll up and down. I go back and forth with the lives because whatever spirit pulls me to do. So love, like, and share the page. If you're on one of the other pages, we're streaming live across 7 platforms tonight. Then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Ellie puts it up in the feed here. Thanks there, Lorna. Okay, so Sabu Idrisu. I think I said that right. Good evening, Lesley. I'm Idris. I easily find it difficult to make straight up decisions, which makes me upset and think my spirit is down. Is there anything I can do? And does guardian angel spirit got something for me? Thanks. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but sometimes when you sit on the fence like that, you're indecisive. So you're a procrastinator. You're indecisive. It's there's sooner or later you've got to make a decision, because you can't be like this forever. Clearly, okay. Sometimes people, if they get a feeling, like for me, if I wrote an email to somebody, would have been about 4 weeks ago, and I still haven't sent it, and I spent hours on it to write it, but I didn't send it. You know why? Because if I would have sent it, it would have spoilt something else that happened the following week, if that makes sense. So when I procrastinate, there's usually for a reason. So maybe that's the same for you there, Sabu. Idris, sorry, getting all your names mixed up. So ask the guardian angels to show you signs. So there's another little trick that you can do is you say, for example, if you want to move to Tamworth and you're not sure whether you should, for example, you should say something like, Spirit, give me a sign, or angels, give me a sign if I should move to Tamworth, and give me 3 yeses, or give me 3 signs by the next 2 weeks, and put a date, put a time or whatever of the deadline. And then sure as ever, you'll be driving down the street, and then Spirit will give you a truck that's just driven past with Tamworth Transport on the side of it or something. Then next couple of days, minding your own business, just turn the TV on, and then all of a sudden you've got Tamworth Musical Festival. You get the drift? So, and then the third day you'll see something in the mail, or something on the TV again, or something like that. So there's your 3 answers from Spirit. So ask Spirit to guide you. It's probably the easiest way. I do feel like that your indecisions have got you into a lot of trouble in the past, okay? Because you're too indecisive. You can't make up your mind. You need to work on that really hard, because you need to make decisions quickly. And if you're not on the ball and you can't make decisions like that, you're not going to get it. Okay, you're going to miss out. Oh, geez. Okay, let's go. Okay, Brittany K. My boyfriend passed away 19 days ago. Seeing if he has a message for me, please and thank you. Now, why do I feel sick in the lower part of my stomach as well? I feel like you're not eating, and I feel like you just got a lot of trauma. This is not the first time you've had trauma like this. I get a T name around you as well, and I don't know why, but I'm just getting a lot of pain in my left side of my head, left side of the eye here especially. My right ankle is killing me as well. So, do you or did your partner have a dark colored car, like a dark blue, dark charcoal color? You know what I mean? Like a dark, I can't quite see the color. Why is he showing me number plates on a car? So have you? There's 2 things here. I'm stumbling to say because I want to say it so quickly. 2 things with the number plates. All right. So either you've seen a number plate that's reminded you of him, or he wants you to look at the number plates for the numbers or the letters on the number plate, if that makes sense, so that you can have that validation that he's around you. Okay, there was nothing you could do with this, lovey. Okay, don't look. And I see phone call and I see blame. I don't feel like there's anyone to blame with this. I just feel like there's a lot of issues with your stomach at the moment too. I'm getting 16 around you. 1 and 6 is 7, and July as well. Big time, big things coming up for July. Opportunities are coming up as well. But I don't feel like you're not ready to take anything. The trauma is so deep for you, okay? It's like that feeling of hopelessness, a feeling of loneliness. It's really, 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 it's really high sensitivity. Now, does he have did he have an elderly grandmother as well? Because I just see her just like absolutely devastated. This is an elderly lady, if it's not the grandmother, but I see an elderly lady just devastated, just the sorrow, the tears, the walking stick, like just holding on, just sorrow. Probably his mum. I feel like someone's actually been throwing up. Now, what's with the funeral as well? He's just showed me the funeral, and I feel like there was some kind of like naughty um, people weren't shutting their mouth. They're saying they should have shut their mouth. Was he like the life of the party as well? You're saying to me that he was really quite shy, but he said when he got a few in him, he's really quite loud. He's actually really quite witty. Like really had a really good sense of humor. Did he have dark hair? And what's with the face? Because he keeps on touching my face. What's going on here with the left eye? Message for you, lovey, is to keep your chin up. Keep talking out loud because he hears you all the time. Okay, they don't go anywhere. They stay with you. It's like the motor in the car. The motor's still running. You take the motor out. You put it on the side of the road while it's still running, and it's still running, and that's how it'll stay. It doesn't change. And I'll leave that there. Over to you there, Ellie.
So Brittany K said he passed away in his truck. It's red. Yes, he did. His grandma is heartbroken as well. He was loved tremendously. Great vibes, smart, funny. Yes, he had dark hair. I always rubbed his face. I talked to him constantly. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, was that impact on or something not right with that side of the face, the head? Diane Scott, thank you for the manifesting tips. I feel very drawn to do this. As you speak, do you think I will be moving? Yes, lovey, 100%. You've got to plant the seed with the universe. I'll give you a little tip too. So I teach in my workshop. So draw yourselves a triangle like this. Draw yourselves a triangle. Okay. This is a good manifesting one. Right, number 1 at the top. Number 2 on the bottom left. Number 3 on the bottom right. Number 1. Number 2. Oh, hang on. Is that 2? 2 and number 3. Okay. So then write number 1 what you want. So you'd say, I want a new Porsche. Okay. Number 2, you're going to write how you're going to feel about it. Sorry, that's number 3. Number 3 is how you're going to feel about it. So I feel amazing. I can't wait to get my new Porsche. You write things like that. Number 2 is why you want to get the new Porsche. So why? So you're going to say what you want. I wish, or I want a new Porsche, or I wish for more money, or I wish for a computer. Then you're going to say number 2, why you want the new computer, why you want the money, or why you want the Porsche, whatever it is. And then you're going to feel it. So number 3, you write in there and feel it. And then you write in the center, just let me check something. What was the center one? Where was it? I'll put it here somewhere. No, that's not it. Oh, where did I put it? You write in the center from memory. What did we used to write? I have received it gratefully. I have received it gratefully. You just keep writing. I have received it. I have received it. And just keep planting the seed and just write, fill up the whole triangle. You can do that, or you can do another one where you've got a circle and you put lots of arrows to the circle. Okay, so you do like this. You write all the things that you want like this on the arrows, and then you point them in there and you write how you feel in here, when you're going to receive it, how amazing it is that you've achieved your goal, blah blah blah. So lots of different stuff like that. I teach it better than I did now. I've got a lot of diagrams. It's pretty cool. Joe Lindsay, she says, can you see my business selling soon? I think it's a bit tough at the moment, but I just got January. I feel like January is going to be after like Christmas. I do get January, lovey. 24. What is the number 25 to you? 2 and 5 is 7, and July as well. I don't feel like you should put the price down either, but you're over it. I know that. All right. Annie Porter, she says, moved into our place 9 months ago. Our youngest daughter has been talking in her sleep, and it's more of a conversation with someone. Do you see anyone bothering her? I don't really see anyone bothering her, but I just feel like she's really, really exhausted. That's what I'm getting. And she reminds me of my daughter when she used to do that. My daughter used to call out to me. I'd run in there because she'd scream out at me, Mom. And I'd go, yeah. And then I didn't hear nothing after that. So I'd run in there, and as sure as ever, she'd be snoring her head off. So, but that reminded me, your question reminded me of my daughter. Sometimes you'll know when the spirits are in there because if it's a negative spirit, especially, the room will be cold and dark and dingy, like it'll be like it's got mold in there or something. So you'll know straight away. And then, she'll start to wake up at night because they usually can't leave them alone. They wake them up and they annoy them as well. Don't know why my head's still itchy from that person before. Okay. Yes, Candace Davids. It's always hard when someone passes. She said, Lesley, do you feel that my mum is okay after my dad has passed? Yes, I do. She's just lonely, that's all. Okay. You just got to keep her company. They're used to that. And how bizarre is this? When I just said that to you, it hit 11:11. There you go. That's for you from your parents. Okay. How cool is that? Yes, go for it. Emily Tran. Is being a barrister a good job for me while I live with my parents? Yes, of course, Lovey. It's brilliant. You are going to achieve some big milestones as well outside of all that as well. It's like you didn't realize your capacity. That's what I'm getting. And what's with the health as well? I don't feel like there's good health regime here. It's like I've got dry mouth. I feel like you just need to eat more, drink more water. Change that mindset around your health, lovey. Okay. That's strange. Why did it do that? What's this? What's going on? Oops. Just kick myself off the live. Oops. Where is it? There it is. Okay, that's probably why. It's got to go forward now, guys. I just lost my spot. Shirley Gibson, hello there. Good days to all. I'm just from work. Blessings. Oh, jeez. That's terrible. Brittany K. Kathy White, hello. Good morning from USA, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's cool. Heartfelt for you, Brittany K. Yes. Michelle Lambert, will life settle down soon, please? Yes, lovey, of course. Nothing lasts forever, like it doesn't stay like this forever. So just remember that. And when you say will life settle down, just say I can't wait to see. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to life being great again, next week, and I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait and feel it. Oh, jeez. Ali Crawford, it was in the news. Any messages from my cousin who passed last weekend? Oh, jeez. Any messages from my cousin? So the hit and run. Might have been why I got that impact to the head before. What's the name? Ali Crawford. Yeah, I think this is the person that had the injury with the face, left side of face. That's terrible. And I don't feel like you're going to find this person. It's just that they don't have soul, those people. Kathy, why when people do drugs, She's asking, do you see if my son is doing drugs again? If he is, will he be able to get off it again, please? They have to do it on their own self. They can't do it being told or whatever, because they don't listen. It's got to be from themselves, And you know what you can do too is ask. This is going to sound crazy, but on the last weekend when I was driving, I was listening to a priest talk about exorcism and stuff like that. It was pretty full on. You just got to look it up on YouTube. And sure as ever, he said there's like they start to act differently. They'll start to do people when they've got the devil or the demons or whatever inside them. What they'll do is they'll start to hear voices in their head, and they start saying stupid things and saying weird things, like things that are normal. Then it'll settle down for 2 or 3 weeks. And then later on, it'll come up with something else, and then they'll disappear like for 2 or 3 days or whatever it is. And then because they're doing something silly, but the devil is in him. That's what I feel with this one as well. It's like what you can do is, and I heard this from one of my PT clients many years ago. She was very religious, and she said to me that she took the devil out of the receptionist. And I said, what do you mean? When we're doing a training session once, and she said, I put my hand on her back and said, take the devil out of whatever her name was, Marianne or whatever her name was. Take the devil out of Marianne now, and be really forceful, and don't like hold it back. Don't be polite. Just say, take the devil out. So see if you can do something like that. I actually feel like this guy has got something. It sounds crazy, but like possessed about something. And I do feel like, no offense, but I do feel like something was traumatic in his childhood that he just does not want to remember. Okay, so definitely something from the childhood. Lydia Adrian Salgado Gonzalez. When will my son be getting out of jail, please? I feel like it's going to be October. You guys need to do your research and all that stuff as well. So the jail terms and whatever else, you need to look at all that stuff. Do your own research, like legal research. Karen Riley's got a validation there. Ellie?
Karen Riley said, I'm getting pain in my right leg, Lesley. I am trying to build up my muscles. Koga is stressed out at the moment with this new cat in our flats. It came into my flat. I did have a bad dream last night. Thank you so much. You're spot on.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, the cat's all out of sorts. I know that. Very out of sorts. Doesn't like it at all. Blinky Buzz, 11:11. Annie Porter, she's a night owl. We all go to sleep, and she's up off and on all night. Let's keep going. If I've missed your question, don't worry. Come back, because I do this. I'll be back on Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night next week. So it's Sydney times. Ah, good. "25-year-old Indian man." What do you mean, Ali Crawford? What did I say? 25-year-old Indian man. Ah, okay. Candace, what does 1111 mean? And my mum had lymphoma, which was benign, which is good. She coughs a lot and gets tired quickly. 1111 is the highest angel numbers you can get. So look it up on www.angel-numbers.com. What's this? Did you see that one from Cebu Idris?
Yeah.
I can't even say her name, sorry.
Idris said, thanks, Leslie. Yes, thanks, Leslie. You're right. It has caused me a lot again. Leslie, whenever I receive good news about myself, I say it out loud. Turned out to be bad news. Don't know why. Is there anything I can do? Because I expect June to be a good month for me.
I don't even understand what she means by it. She says it out and turns out to be bad news. Don't say it's going to turn out to be bad news. Just say it's always going to be good news. Leslie, where have you gone? What do you mean, Tanya Aikens? What does that mean? You're welcome, Candice. What do you mean, Tanya Aikens? Where have I gone? Well, I can't help that, Tanya. She said, oh, you are here on my phone, but not on my laptop. Okay. Well, I don't have your laptop in front of me, lovey. But I'm going to go because... So Miss Harvey had an animal prayer and now she's had a bit of a change of heart. Okay. And we're doing Until We Meet Again tonight. Wendy Harvey, where did you get try rebooting? You're a little wizard now, aren't you? Yeah, Andrew Turner, any guidance around my daughter and I, please and thank you. She thinks I'm her punching bag. Then don't allow her to be your punching bag. To be her punching bag, lovey. Pull the reins up. You're not a punching bag. You shouldn't have to tolerate anything like that at any age. It's not pleasant. Just tell her straight. You're being rude. Stop it. You're being rude. I don't like what you're doing. When my daughter was at preschool, the president of the little preschool thing used to say, if one of the other kids bullied one of the other ones, they used to put their hand out and say, stop it, I don't like that. Do that. And they'll end up being annoyed at themselves and just say, is that necessary? Like, what you're doing, is that really necessary? You're just being rude and nasty. Don't be holding back. My God. That's why she's doing it to you. She's walking all over you because you're allowing her to do it. All right, so I'm going to do Wendy's prayer because I'm going to go to sleep. Miss Harvey, you're a crack up. She's telling she's like got an iPad and she's telling everyone how to reboot. How funny. Yeah. That's what it is, Andrea. You know how many times I've heard that, but you can't allow them to bully you, lovey. It's not the first time I've heard that, like a lot of children are traumatized by their parents, and a lot of parents are traumatized by their children. There's always two sides to every story. Tanya Aikens, stop replying to yourself, you boof. Gee whiz, woman, get it together. You need some practice. You and Wendy Harvey should practice together. Lorna Hearn, enjoy life, everyone, and the best is yet to come. Sweet dreams, Leslie and Lily. Thank you, Lorna. Beautiful. So, okay. Idrisu, whatever that name is, sorry, you've already had your question answered. I'm going to do Wendy's prayer because I'm going to go to sleep, so I've got to get up early in the morning. I've got to be at work early. So it's called Until We Meet Again. We loved you dearly, as you must know. However, it was time to let you go. We cry as our memories come right through. Our memories were made because of you. We saw you suffer. We heard you sigh. All we could do was stand by your side. We will never understand what you went through, but when that time came, we now suffer too. We love you deeply and dearly from our heart. It's always been that way right from the start. You will never understand the impact you had. We now all sit here feeling terribly sad. So go on your journey as we lay you to rest. We will always remember you. You were definitely the best. Love and light and blessings, and good night, everybody. We'll see you on Sunday night. Take it easy. Boom, boom.